Good morning. Today is the 27th of March 2024. The time now is 9:15 in the morning. And, okay, my name is Regina Patrice, which is my middle name. I have two middle names. I'm not saying but my first name, not my last name. But I want to say that I am being tortured. I am, and so is my sister. My sister's name is Velma. We both are it's like our life is being drawn out of us. We're being aged before our time. Um, they're using, I don't really know what all they're using, but I do know that direct energy is being used. Um, um, they have it where energy comes in through the walls and through the windows. Um, there's something that's coming out from under the ground, which this whole neighborhood is under attack. I don't know if these people know it or not, but I can see it through my security system. I can see the energies coming out from under the ground, but it's also coming from the sky. It's like we submerged on the energy or frequency, whatever it is. It's not good. Then there's pipes that they ran under this house before we moved here. These people have a connection with the internet. It's like a spider web, I guess you could say. A web where all over the world they can connect. And no matter what, they know where we're going because they have this energy. If you look at that wall back there, I'm hoping that you can see it. But that's energy that's coming out through the walls, through our electrical meter. That's why they put these new digital meters on the homes. Because there was nothing wrong with the old meters. They say they were doing it to keep from having to come out and check the meter, but that's a lie from hell. These are weapons. Everything that they're doing now is a weapon against the citizens of the United States of America. Not just us. Every continent is against its own citizens because they want to depopulate the earth. And these are some stones, they call them grain stone that's in Georgia. I can't remember what part of Georgia. But the first of the 10 commandments is to depopulate the earth to 500 million when they billions of people on earth. So what they're doing, they got this thing where they can decide who they want to put on a list, and they're calling it terrorist watch list, which is nothing but another lie straight out of hell. So they're saying we are domestic terrorists, which is a lie. We're not domestic terrorists. I have no idea how to even be a terrorist. So they're telling people that I am a drug dealer. Look how they do in my face. But they're telling people that I don't know what they're saying about my sister, but I know what they're saying about me. Because people come around me with their cell phones and they read the text that they send them. Saying I'm a drug dealer, saying I'm a witch, but they send the witches after me. They have everywhere I go. They witches, but they saying I'm a witch. I'm not a witch. I don't know nothing about being a witch. I don't really know what all they saying, but it got to be something really bad for them to turn a whole entire neighborhood against me, to attack me. See, my sister don't go outside, so they don't really attack her on the outside. They did when she before I got her though, because that's how she used to work, and she worked in rest home in the laundry room, but she began to repeat herself over and over and over again, and she told me that she could hear wind in her head, but it's not wind, it's technology, because now I hear it. Well, they sending signals into your home because you have technology. Well, we both had pretty much the same surgery in the hospital in Lumberton, North Carolina, Southeastern General, and so evidently they implanted us. So we both began to hear these. At that time, I didn't hear nothing until I moved up here in Cumberland County, and that's when I really began to. I was under attack in Robertson County also. I just thought I was having medical problems, so I'm going to the medical doctors. But the doctors, they know that you're not having medical problems because they are part of this uh, organized, whatever you want to call it, organized. They call it gang stalking, but they got a name for it, another name for it, called it organized something. But anyway, the doctors, they know that you're not uh, sick in a way, it's just regular sickness. They know that you're being tortured, that you're being used as some type of sickness of the government. And so, um, my sister's at the place where she could do, I have to do everything for her. I have to wash her every day. She in diapers. She can't walk. She just lay in the bed. And they steady attacking her. They steady drawing her up. And it's so evil until the woman moved beside us that had some type of black box, and I'm going to show it. They show that I'm not lying and I'm not paranoid schizophrenia. Because this the lie they have people saying, trying to say we mentally ill, but we're not mentally ill. We under attack, and this is why I'm making this video, because every day since last week, I'm feeling this energy on my brain. My head is getting bigger and bigger. My face is getting bigger and bigger, and they doing stuff to my face. They digitizing us for one thing to put us in a supercomputer. This is what all of this crazy crap is about because they want total control. They doing this before the Antichrist reveal himself. Everything that's going on today is to bring, well, we already in the one world order, but to actually birth it on in, to put us under the one world order, or however you want to say it. But they use lights, direct energy. They wiring things, which the direct energy is in the cars, and they have this stuff on us all the time. I mean, all. And when I say all the time, I'm talking about all the time. You have cars parked. They have their lights on. They'll even use your family. And I posted a video where not this house, but the house we moved from, because we had to move from their house because they were selling the house. I'll come back to that. And trying to see that in. I'm hoping you can see it. Let me stop it from. Okay, there's the black box. This, this. She had it on the ground on the outside, but now I think she have it in her garage because that's her garage on the side of our house. But this is the side that my sister sleep at. That's her room. But every single night that I go in there to get my sister ready for bed, I feel something coming against my heart, directly at my heart, until I have to move. And cause I have a certain way that I do to to clean her up because she used the bathroom on herself, and so I have to clean her up. And so I have a certain way that I do it, but now I'm having to try to change it because this thing is coming against my heart every single night. And I done changed. I should have. Okay, let me see the date on here if they have a date. December the 12th of 2023 is when I took this picture. So she's been attacking ever since she moved there with this black box, which I just showed. It was outside, and you see it's right on the corner, pointed over here. I don't have to lie. I really would love to be able to go outside and walk the way I used to walk. Go to the grocery store if men following me through the store, and women being there when I get there. They already there. Before I even get to the store, they already at the store, and then follow me all the way around the store. People coming up, even pastors has come right beside me and be bending down like they got to hear something. Our pastors have done this to me. So the church is full of it too. So there are many people right in church gonna end up in hell being greedy for money, thinking they have the right to destroy somebody else's life. But anyway, this box is still pointed at my sister's room, but evidently she moved it from, cause see they watches my videos, and it's always saying some little nasty crap to me, um, threatening me because someone a reptilian something yesterday. I put a video on YouTube on the Patrice, I think McDee, cause that's my middle name. I use my real names, but no, I don't use uh my first and my last name, just my two middle names. Anyway, they told me the next time they won't miss. So I had to write him back. I'm not gonna let the devil say anything to me, and I let him know. No, he won't miss because because the next hit that he hit would be in hell. He gonna hit hell. That's what he gonna hit in hell. I can't remember all what I said, but it was something like that. Him going to hell. That's where he gonna hit the bottom of hell. But anyway, they threatens us. They come and watch our video just to say nasty things to us, which I don't care about that. But it's the thing what they doing to my body. If I just open the door to get mail off the porch, I'm being hit. They know when I'm getting a package. Uh, it's just crazy. They know when I'm going outside because they see inside this house all this electric. It's like we on the Wi-Fi. We a movie or something. That the fusion centers watches us because in the fusion centers they have computers all the way around. You have these men dressed in military attire watching us no matter what we do. We butt naked having sex, whatever. They watching. Which I don't have sex. I haven't had sex in years, but it's my business. But anyway, I can't even take a bath, without these people being able to see what I do. So I have to take a bath in the dark. They still might can see, I don't know. But just for me, to feel comfortable taking off my clothes. Then they got me all swole up because every single night for the last 6 years, I've been being raped and sodomized by some type of hot energy. It feel like energy because it moves inside me. It be moving until I pray and ask God to burn it out of me. Then I begin to bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce until I don't feel it no more. But I'm gonna show how they got my body looking, and I'm not proud of it because I'm in a bind right now. I got a sweat thing on, but this is what they doing to me. This is my stomach, and this is my butt. I look like I'm turning into one of them, what they call them, half horse and half human. This is what they doing to me. I can't even sit down in this house. It used to be just at night, but now it's night and day that I'm feeling this stuff coming out from under this house. When my sister moved here, when we moved here with my sister, because this her house, but they put it up under my house also. That's why I don't even worry about, where I am, because if I go home, it's there too. And this is two different, I done been in 3 different neighborhoods where I felt this energy. And one was where my grandson used to live at my place and here, because this stuff is coming out from under the ground. But they have pipes running up under this house so it'll go directly inside my body. That's why I'm swole up the way I'm swole up. And I'm making this video because I don't want no doctor giving me no false, till they take my words too. What is it the doctors do when they tell you some kind of sickness? I have to explain it because the word is gone. Anyway, this is what they done to my sister. They first diagnosed, okay, false diagnosis, because that's what they doing, giving out false diagnosis. They burn us in this stuff is hot. They have sent stuff in me that felt like they sent a piece of hot coal in my private area that had me burning all the day. This how evil these people are. This is our government. And y'all want to think Obama is such a good, but Obama is the devil. The pure devil. Because he's the one that's over this. Through the SES, Senior Executive Service. Look it up and you'll see President Carter started this, but when Obama, when he got hold to it, he changed it. So all the alphabet operations is up under it. Even Homeland Security and FEMA. The Sheriff Department, the city cops, I don't know if the whole military, but some within the military. And just like Trump said they stole the election, Obama and this general had some type of machine that they stole the election. Trump is not lying, because I knew what they were going to do before they even did it, because it was online. They even named the general, but I can't remember what the general name was. Some type of machine that could erect the votes out of the whatever thing they got. But anyway, I know I'm all over the place now. I had it organized in my brain before I started making this video, but I bumped organization. I'm telling you, trying to get everything out of me before I forget. But anyway, for the last 6 years, I feel like I've been raped. But before that, there was something going on, because they use this remote neural monitoring. Now, remote neural monitoring is something like that movie Avatar. How they go in this sleep state and then they go into another, like he become an avatar. Well, this is what these people do, but they raping people. And evidently, you got people that want to sodomize people, because that's where most of my problem be, in my rectum. even before I knew I was being gangster, I thought I had worms. And I'm just gonna tell it like it is. And I did get some. I brought worm medicine because that's what I thought it was. But evidently, somebody that was in Lumberton, North Carolina, was sodomizing me with this remote neuromonitoring. And they do men also. So if you have a problem feeling things going around in your backside, there's some evil, wicked, perverted devil is sodomizing you through remote neuromonitoring. They're actually connecting to you through technology. But anyway, I'm getting pissed off. The more I talk about it, I'm getting pissed off because we don't deserve this. We're not terrorists. People can just put your name on this terrorist watch list and just destroy your life. Because once you're on this list, you own it until you dead. They're murdering people with this technology. They're attacking our brains. They're attacking our hearts. They're attacking our organs. Our whole entire life, they try to do stuff against your finances, try to make you homeless. People going homeless because of this lie. Then they bringing people from other countries over here, giving them free place to live, giving them money, because this is what they're going to do to American citizens. These people coming over here to work and to work us, to destroy our lives, and they're going to do it because they done been brainwashed already to say that Americans are lazy. If we were so lazy, these people that's on top wouldn't have what they have if they didn't force black people to be slaves. It's because of black people, the reason why you got these rich white people got what they got, because they've been forced and treated like they was less than an animal. And then you want to call somebody lazy. No, you is lazy. Because you ain't picked no tobacco. You ain't cropped you ain't cropped no tobacco. You ain't picked no cotton, no cucumbers or nothing else. Black people were forced to do it, separated from their families. Children sold time the child is born. These people are just evil, wicked people. I'm not talking about all white people. I'm talking about the ones that did it. And the one that still got that same mindset. Still got that same mindset. Not black people, because I'm surrounded by black people. There's a few white people. But the majority of the people that's around me is black. They claim Black Lives Matter, but to who? Who in the heck do Black Lives Matter to? Because it ain't mattering to these black people that keep attacking me. No matter what the sheriff department tell you, it don't mean you have to believe it and follow it. Because if that's the case, if I'm a terrorist, why ain't the sheriff department doing what they should be doing to get me out of to do what, instead of getting innocent citizens, turning them into the terrorists, because that's who the terrorists are. Neighborhoods, whole communities is becoming domestic terrorists because of the lies that the sheriff department, I'm talking about the sheriff, and I know I can recognize two of them. The ones that came out here were black. Two different groups of black people, men. Because the first group, I don't think they were all black. Because one of them, I think, was white. One looked like he might have been Indian. One was black. I knew they was a black man because I got them on video. I did it with my camera. I went outside to take the trash around front. That's when we first moved here, 2.5 years ago. And when I went outside in the bike, I just heard trucks. That's what I'm saying. They could see me. Because as soon as my foot hit the ground, I heard truck, vroom, vroom, vroom. So by the time I got the dumpster, the trash bin thing, and pulled it around front, by the time I got to the road, the end of the yard to leave it there, they came down this road wide open, scared the mess out of me. And the first truck was white, and it went over to that house across the street with them old people, man and a woman stay across the street. Then the other two turned around and parked right in front of the house. And I don't know if it's this phone that I got it on or the other phone, because I got another phone that I don't hardly use. So my daughter brought me this phone. Let me see if I can find it. If it's on this if it's on this phone. I'm gonna pause this just for a minute so it won't be just have me sitting here. Okay, I want to show this though. Everywhere we move to, PWC is putting stuff under the ground. This is PWC. And they're putting stuff, it was PWC and Spectrum Cable putting stuff under the ground to make it more easier for them to attack. Because every time they start putting stuff under the ground, I burns on my neck. I don't know why my neck burns, but this even out here. When we moved here, they did the same thing here. Now this is at the other house that we live. This is not here. This is at the house we moved from. Because they said they were selling that house, which I think was a lie. I think they wanted to get us away from, and these are people, the houses across the street and beside us and behind us. This is what they have us, people in front of us, beside us, and behind us attacking us. Now we've been going through this for a long time. And see, my sister never knew what was going on with her. And the reason why I knew, here to go right here. Right there. These are trucks. And the men. Now there's just two trucks right there because the white truck is at the people house across the street. This is a blue and a black truck. Then there was another set of people that came uh, pretty much like, I think it was like late in the evening before it got dark. See, it was dark here. And there was three trucks and they went to the man right across the street, directly in front of us, an older man who is dead now. Now his children is using his house for the gang stalkers. And there was three trucks and a lady in a black car, black lady. They all were black. The second group were all black, and they had a woman with her, and they went and talked to the man across the street. So I guess he was staying there until we moved here, cause they done lied to him and told him all kind of stuff. But the lie is coming from Roland, cause I do believe the chief of police, Danny Bradshaw, is the one who put my name on this blackball list, because he came on my job asking me questions about he don't never see me with a man. Like, do you supposed to? I mean, really? I don't see you and your wife together either. And all them women that you courting. But he had the nerve to come on my job saying some crap like that. I really didn't think much of it until, I started this happening and realizing that the sheriff department, the police, are all in the midst of it because they are Masons, Freemasons. And evidently, the ones that's at the top that they went through that, I don't know. I know they're Freemasons. I do know that much because this guy was talking about it on YouTube because he used to be involved in it. So he got out of it because he became a Christian. But people don't care about being no Christian because the church is full of it too. I know what I'm talking about because I was in church and I was being gang stalked in church. But he said 95% of police are Freemasons. And he was talking about how they are into this gang stalking. That's why they so demonic. They could just beat you up and do whatever because they full of demons. And I see more and more black men. They probably black women in that Eastern Star, but I'm seeing more and more black men into this Freemason. Well, I want to let you know that you're bringing curses on your family because Freemason is pure demonic. This secret knowledge is pure demonic that's coming from the fallen angels. And when you join stuff like that, it's not just you. You putting your bloodline under attack. That you giving legal rights to the demons to attack your family because of you. Pastors too. No Christian pastor, Israelite pastor, should be a Freemason because now you serving Satan and you taking daily oaths, stuff that you shouldn't be taking, and you know better. That's why some families have to denounce their family member that's in this mess, so that the demons won't have legal rights. Because you can't even get delivered until you take the legal rights away from Satan. Because you giving it to him. You have to take legal rights away from Satan. And that's by denouncing Satan. Denouncing the stuff that you're doing. Even your sins. You have to denounce it. And take the legal rights away from Satan. Then you can get delivered from his hold. But as long as he got legal rights to you and your bloodline, and not just you, but your bloodline, you can't get delivered. Now look what they doing to my face. Because they dehydrate me from the inside out. I just showed you how they got my body looking. This is not coming from me eating. This is coming from me being raped and sodomized every single night by some hot energy. Through the whole house. These pipes can follow me because the doctors giving my blood. So they're following my bowel. Because I went to a dentist. They was I don't know if they were doing voodoo on me or what, but they was attacking me in the top of my head. It felt like someone was stabbing me in my head. And this was after I went. This never happened to after I went to this dentist, where they cut me in the top of my mouth. The dentist over by the hospital in Fayetteville. But they cut me in the top of my mouth, and I bled from that morning to after midnight because I was afraid to go to bed, and I had to look up how to stop the bleeding. And they said to use tea bags, so that's what I did. I keep tea, so I got a tea bag and press it up and get up to the top of my. Now I ain't got no teeth up there, but she cut me on purpose. I could tell by the way I could feel them. You can feel the demonic. I don't care who. They could be a billionaire, but if they're part of this evil, you can feel the evil. Every single person in there was a part of this evil. I felt it. I just felt so, but I needed to get them teeth out of my mouth. Well, not no teeth, the root, because when they stabbed me in the top of my head, the second time it happened, well, no, not that. I'm getting it mixed up. I went to dentist twice, two different dentists. That time I had a tooth that the filling fell out, and I needed to get that tooth out my mouth because they started giving me problems. So they were supposed to pull my teeth. Instead of them just pulling my tooth, they want to clean my teeth, take me through all this so they can make money off of me. So I had to go back after she did all that cutting me. I had to go back because the tooth was still in my mouth and get the tooth pulled. It took that man 4 hours to pull one tooth. And you talking about in pain. When that feeling come back in my face, I was in so much pain I was about to cry. I had to get my granddaughter to just rub my head. But anyway, I was supposed to go back because they were saying I needed another tooth. It had a lot of filling in it. And see, they were putting all this silver stuff in your mouth, and that's not good. And my daughter was supposed to go. I was gonna ride with my daughter, but her car wasn't cranking. So I told her to call the dentist and cancel our appointment. So she called and canceled her appointment, but not mine. So they wrote me a letter telling me I can't come back to them no more. So when they did that, I said, "Well, darling, just the only one appointment, but I was married with my daughter. Why would you cancel your appointment, not mine?" So I wrote them back, and let them know how I felt. But they cut me in my mouth and me bleeding all day, and it took him 4 hours to pull my tooth. I don't want to come back. Don't be trying to talk no junk to me. But after I did that, I reckon they worked some voodoo on me or something. Because that's when I started getting stabbed in the head by something I couldn't see. And so after we moved here, I was still feeling that stabbing in the head because we was in the second house, I think, yeah, I think it was, even though it was the first house. So we done been in 3 houses up here in Cumberland County. And I started getting that stabbing in my head again. And then my teeth in the back up to the top started just cracking. They just cracked all the way up to my gum. So I made an appointment to go to the dentist to get them roots out my mouth. And he was an African man. The first one was from uh he was Middle Eastern. They weren't American men. They were foreign doctors, dentists. And see, they'll either call them or either, they told Bo, they'll come there while you there. So there was some white man there, and he might have been the one that was telling them what to do. Cause I felt there was a black man there too. There was two men there, and one was a young man and one was an older man. But there was something with them two men, and the other one he was out. He was in the bank, and then he come out in the front where I was, and it's like he took a seat, and then he got up and went back in the bank. But the older white man, he was talking to the receptionist, and he was being rude to the receptionist. Then when he got ready to leave, he stopped in front of me talking, and went on out the door. That's how they would do me. And either they'll bust out laughing, just dumb stuff. But there was nothing but the demons in them. But anyway, I made an appointment to go to the second dentist. So the first time I went there, there was nobody in uh, in the waiting room. But a white man came out from the back and sat by me with his cell phone for a few minutes, and then he went back in the back. But the second time I went back, the whole place was full of women with their phones. Because they let them know that I'm coming. This the kind of stuff that these people do. They know every move that you make. They know your conversations. If it's not your conversation, they'll make it your conversation because they're gonna say that this is something that you said and something that you did. And they send this stuff out through the internet. Whether it's true or false, they're gonna say it's you and people gonna believe that it's you. This is what they do because they're able to put thoughts in our head. They're able to put feelings in our bodies. This is the type of stuff that we deal with because of the technology. And they know technology that's in my body. And then they steady filling me up every night with some type, because this stuff got to be some type of technology. Because I feel it shaking and moving like that. What's on the wall back there, if you can see it. There's some type of movement back there. But that's how it be shaking in my body until I pray and it's God to send the fire of God to burn this out of my body. But they just puts it right back in. The only thing I do, I detox. It don't do no good to detox. It don't do no good to exercise. Because when I do something to help me, they do something even more. It's like they rushes it in me, like they punishing me. And then you got people want to send me texts and messages from my, because I make these videos where you can exercise, you could do this or get out and walk. It ain't gonna do no good because they're gonna fill me back up with even more stuff. That's how evil these people are. If I take vitamins, it's like they are punishing me for taking a vitamin. When I make my teas, and I'm not gonna stop trying to help me. And I make my teas out of herbs, because all the herbs that I take they can fight cancer. Because I don't know what this stuff is doing to me on the inside. You see how I'm swole up. So it got to be doing something real bad inside my body for them to help me swole up like I am. Even my sister, she not swole up like I am, but she starting to speak. I don't know if I know they put this stuff in her body because I could touch her and I could feel it, but I don't know if the formula that's on her feeding tube, because she's on a feeding tube, if it's causing her to swell up like that. But this energy is on everything in here. It's on our food. It's on our clothes. I packed up all my clothes and I put them in plastic containers. But these are the clothes I wear every day. The one I left out for me to wear every day. But this energy is on my clothes. So if I put my clothes on, I'm putting on clothes this energy is on the clothes. No matter what we do, the energy is on it and it clings to you. If I go outside, especially, not just the backyard, it's the front yard too, this heat is coming because it's coming out from under the ground. I say this whole neighborhood is under attack. So if I go outside, this heat gets on my shoe and burns through my shoes and burn my feet. When I first started, I would take ice and put my feet on ice, but now I don't do that. I guess I'm getting used to it or something. I don't know, but I might put my feet in some water or something. A lot of time I just put me some socks or something on. Just take the shoes off and put on some socks and wait until it wear off. But this is the kind of stuff. See, our nerves is at the end of our hands and our feet. So they're attacking, when they do that, they're attacking my nervous system. Because sometimes I can feel this my whole inside shaking all the way down in my legs and my knees. And I have to ask God to burn it out of me. I'll be asking God, why I'm going through this, what's the purpose? But I got where I don't hear God's voice anymore like I used to. But I think he allowed me to know stuff and let me see stuff. Because I see, like, I just walk in here when they doing stuff. I just happen to walk in here and see it. And that man, the white guy over there, he's always doing something. And the people that's right here in front of us, they do stuff with the lights on their cars. The whole neighbor, all of them, everybody on this street, they got people on both sides of us. All the houses that's in front of us and the houses behind us. And then there's a apartment building over here where they come and park with the lights on. This stuff come far. The lights help them get to a destination. I'm the destination. My sister is the destination. And my daughter that stay here too, she feel like it's not bothering her. So, but it is. It is bothering her because this stuff is coming up through the whole house because it's getting in the dogs. So I know the dogs can't be no terrorists. We had a little puppy named Powerball. That was my baby. First, I mean, I really love that dog. He's a puppy though, but that was my baby, and they killed him. Anyway, this energy was getting in him because he was, just a little puppy, and I kept feeling his stomach was just hot, and he would just be. I would give him water, but he just pee constantly pee, and I kept telling my daughter it was her dog, but I took him for mine because he would come. He in the first thing in the morning he come and knock on the door for me to open the door for him. If I don't open the door, he'll sit there until I open it. Then he be wanting to, I hold him like he and a little baby in my arms, and he be sitting there laying there looking at me. That dog loved me, and I love him too. And I sent them to take him to a vet because I kept telling them his kidneys, he's something going on with his kidney. This energy is attacking his kidneys, and I think it's the dog that I got now. He's not my dog; he's my grandson dog. But I'm taking care of him because uh, he won't well when I first got him, and so I started treating him and fattening him up and getting his fur back on him. So he got plenty of fur on him now, and but he have to go outside all the time and pee. And I think this energy is doing it to him. Because see, they eat when we put their plates and stuff on the floor, this energy is coming up through the floor, getting into their food. So they eating this energy. It's going inside their bodies. But I believe it's going inside their bodies anyway, the same way it's going inside my body. You know, I keep telling my daughter, because it's her son, that where they live, where they can't have dogs. But I think she can have a dog, but she has to pay a deposit or something. So she prefer not to pay the deposit. So they brought the dog to me, and he was just pitiful. Cause my grandson he was having a hard time living and stuff, and that dog was suffering. They both were suffering, to tell you the truth. But anyway, he's healthy now. His all them bald spots is filled in. But I think they be doing stuff to him out there because sometimes he could be out there walking around, and that's why he'll jump up and strike out running. I think they shooting him. I really do, because he didn't have no bald spots on him. Because I had doctored on him and brought vitamins and stuff for his fur and for his joints, because one side of one of his shoulders didn't develop, and one side of his hip didn't develop, and he was walking like he was in pain. So I brought him some stuff for that, some allergy and something for his fur, two types of things for his fur. And then I brought him medicated shampoo and conditioner and washes him up and stuff. And all that fur and stuff. Then I made up some solutions, two different types, and I was spraying and put this. I took some oil that I had infused in with herbs, and I put some essential oils in it. So I started treating those spots, and all the hair stuff come back. He gained weight, but I don't want him getting worse off because of this energy messing with his brain, because his head be hot. And I know they messing with my brain. But I'm making this, that's why I want to make this video, to tell everything that's going on, so they can't be diagnosing me with Alzheimer's, because my sister don't have Alzheimer's. That's what the doctor says she have, but she's being tortured. Her brain is under attack. My brain is under attack. My whole humanity, not just my humanity, all of humanity is under attack. So people are ready to sit back and say you paranoid, because this is what they're training people to say. But you wait and see, and you're gonna find out that we telling you the truth. Even our people, families are turning against them. We're not paranoid schizophrenia. We're not mentally ill without not no normal mentally ill. They forcing us to be mentally ill because they're attacking our brain. I've been waking up every morning with my head, with this energy burning me in my brain, because this energy, this is where I sleep at. Because I stopped sleeping in the bed because I feel like I'm engulfed in this stuff, even though they still have me, this stuff on me, but I don't feel like I'm just engulfed in it. When you laying flat, they just got you covered in this energy because it's coming up through the bed all the way up to the ceiling. So when I'm in here, my head is pressed against my pillow, but it's all in my face. It's all on my head, and I sleep with this on my head, because if I don't have something on my hair be just dried up, just completely dry, like there's no moisture in my hair at all, and my scalp be just itching, coming from this energy. There was a guy said that they putting fungus on our skin. We got layers and layers of fungus. I do know when I soak in Epsom salt, and sometimes I put borax acid in my water. Not a whole lot, but I put some in there, and essential oils, and I could feel it lift up, because it's like your skin. But when you put stuff on it that it don't like, it'll lift off your skin. You can just take your nails and you can scrape it off, because there's a lot of layers of it, because they put this on our skin. This is another form of tracking us. They doing all sorts of things so that they can track us. And some of y'all know, because y'all doing it. A lot of people, people try to make like they don't know nothing about it. I don't even believe it, because the police, the sheriff department, making sure people know. They go to people's house to make sure that they know. They have these community watch meetings to make sure that people know. And this is the law. Our government agencies. Nothing that they do is good. Nothing whatsoever. And everything that's being done is connected. They're doing so much evil that it's not even funny. It's not even saying. It's really, I don't, there ain't no word for it, for the evil that's going on, because these people, y'all don't want to believe me, but they're not human. They're not human. And you keep watching, you'll see, you're going to find out that these things are not human, and that the humans, we just sit by and let them to take over the earth, because that's what they want to do, take over the earth. America is coming under attack because of the evil that America has done. As you see, they're taking away our food supply, a little bit at a time, but surely it will be done. They're messing with our water supply. They're closing down stores and the banks and grocery stores. They're trying to make it where we can't, we got to come totally 100% depend on them. And the people that don't see what's going on, I don't know what in the heck is wrong with you. I really don't know. I just don't know what's wrong with you that you don't see what's going on. But anyway, there are things up in the sky, and they're doing stuff to us down here. You got some people thinking those are angels. Those are not no angels. Those are not no chariots from heaven. Those are flying saucers. They say they drones. Those are not no drones. There may be some drones out there, but the ones that I'm seeing is not no drone. They flying saucers. I've seen them all the way down here, and they got some type of blue light that shines right in your home. They had removed at the other house. I haven't seen it in this house, but the house we moved from, they would have it shining on my sister. They may have been having it shining on me. I don't know. I just know one night I did wake up and it was a blue spot in the ceiling. But before I saw the blue spot, I saw a red spiral. Them things that go round and round and round. I saw a red one in the ceiling, and they got what they can put me to sleep. I fell back asleep, and I woke up. That's when I saw the blue thing. But in my sister's room, I was I was in the living room, and I was going to my bedroom, and my bedroom was across from my sister's room. So when I got up to the bedrooms, you know how you see stuff in the side of your face or the side of your eyes. Her whole entire room was blue, and when I turned my head, the blue just disappeared. So I walked in her room trying to figure out how in the heck is that room blue. I know what I saw. So I was looking at the VCR, called the numbers in the VCR that was that color blue. And I said, well, it ain't blue now. You know, I'm standing up there being dumbfounded, like just like that. And then I saw it a second time and a third time in her room. What they were doing to her, I don't know. But I seen like a blue. It wasn't the whole kitchen was blue. It was just like a little spot of blue, like a laser going on our uh, cabinets in the kitchen. When I walked in, that's what it was doing, and it knows when I see it. Time I see it, it go away. Like it knows that I see it. So what? This stuff is from another world that's here to our world, and I know what I'm talking about. Whether people want to believe me or not, I really don't care, cause you're gonna find out. You will find out, cause they're gonna start showing themselves. When, I don't know, but it's gonna happen. But anyway, the house behind us. The first time I seen it down here, we was in the first house that we lived in. That was what's the name of it? Acon Ridge. We was in the area of Acon Ridge. That's what the neighborhood called Acon Ridge off of Crystal Lake. And it was coming down. Someone came and actually got me and told me to come outside. Come look at this. So when I went outside, it was just a light coming down from the sky. Out just a big old light. But once it got down just above the houses that's out there. Now that's the area I did like, because that was a nice, I really liked that house. And it cut off his lights. And I said, oh, that's a flying saucer. And that's what a huge flying saucer. Not no little drone. This thing was round and huge. And it sat there, just sat there. And the person that came and got me started running. They ran, they went back to where they was. But I stood out there and watched it. And I believe they saw me too. Whoever it was in, whatever it was in that flying saucer. And I stood there watching it. And I was saying to myself, if I had me a bicycle, I'll follow it. Because I wanted to see where it was going. Because I was saying there must be an underground military base here or somewhere. And it slowly started going, and it went on. And then I didn't see it no more. And then the second time I saw one, we was in the second house. But they saying that the people that live out in that area say that they see it all the time. They see them. They be out there all the time. So it don't bother people, because they don't got them mentally immune to it. So they don't care what's it. I reckon they don't care if it's aliens or humans in flying saucers, because I don't know who's in them. I do know the second time I saw one, I don't even know why I was in my sister's room and why I was in her window. But I was in my sister's room and I was looking out the window, and the flying saucer was on top of the beige house. But there was two houses right behind us that was attacking us. Um, there was a brown house and a beige house. But it was on top of the beige house. But it had a blue light The same blue that was in my sister's room. So evidently it was on top of our house. And inside, but this house, I could see inside the brown house because they had all the curtains was cracked at the back of the house. Every room was blue. Every single room. Outside was blue. Inside was blue. Even the streets was blue. That whole area that I could see was blue. And I just stood there looking at it. First, I didn't believe it. I thought I was trying to, did I realize this a flying saucer? And this one had windows. The first one I saw didn't have no windows. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know if these humans, military doing stuff, but why would they be shining blue light in your home? They go right through your ceiling. I'm telling y'all what I'm seeing. Y'all keep thinking that I'm crazy if you want to. And I'm not talking to individuals. I'm talking to you people that's not, that might watch my video that's not a targeted individual. And you gang stalkers. Y'all gonna find out that the devil don't care nothing about you. The Masons don't care nothing about you. The Illuminati, they really don't care nothing because they don't like even humans. Because they not human. These people not human. Y'all gonna find out a whole lot of stuff. That a lot of these filthy rich people, they filthy rich because they not human. They know knowledge that we don't know. They know how to do stuff that we don't know. Because they're from another dimension. And the ones who they allowed to be rich, you better believe they selling their soul to Satan. Doing all kind of low down stuff to get there. Killing people. Look what's going on with P. Diddy. Now, P. Diddy been doing a whole lot of stuff. You got people that want to, he been doing human trafficking. If not, this is what they're gonna say he doing anyway. Him and that Clyde Davis and telling who all is involved. Jay-Z and Beyonce. These people are pedophiles. They rape children. They kill children. They drink their blood because they want to get that adrenaline out of the blood. They got passages under their house, under their mansions, where they travel from house to house with these children. There's a whole lot of stuff going. I mean, the pure evil, wicked stuff going on, and it's been going on for a long time. Then they want to put our names on a terrorist watch list. I mean, really. I don't even know how to shoot a gun. I only had one gun in my hand one time, and that's because somebody put it in my hand, and I had to pass it on. I don't even know how to handle a gun or anything else. I'm sure not gonna blow myself up like the terrorists be doing. Ain't nothing about my life that's a terrorist. Nothing. I don't sell no dope. I don't have dope around me. I don't even want cigarettes around me. I'm trying to live for Jesus the Christ. My faith is in him. And a lot of stuff that has happened to me that I never, I should have did something about it, but I didn't. And I'm not trying to now. I just try to live a better life and not uh, have so much trust in people. Because people is not, they don't care what they do. People just don't care. All they want is the things of this world that's going to burn up. This stuff going to burn up. So y'all doing all this to get something that's going to end up burning up. The only thing that's going to stand in the end is the word of God. Y'all might need to start reading your Bibles. The Bible tells us what's going on. And the Bible is real. And some of you that want to say the Bible been compromised, the Bible okay. Keep thinking that. You just keep thinking that. Because that word is a living word and it's real. And y'all keep running y'all mouth against God's word, you're going to find out something. You're going to find something out. And then what make it so bad, the one that's saying that the word been compromised up, they got master degrees, doctrines and stuff. But why you got a doctorate in religion, and then you think the word has been compromised, but you got a doctorate, doctor so and so, doctor this, doctor that, or you got a master degree, any kind of degree. Y'all better watch yourselves. I'm telling you, because the word mean what it means. I trust and believe in the word because I know one time I couldn't read nothing but the word. The doctors messed me up and then try to lie and say that I did something to mess myself up. And then they're just going to leave me like I was, like they put me. But it was the word of God, because when you apply the word to yourself, it brings healing and it brings deliverance. But the devil just kept sending people in my life. They were just pure devils. But people claim they see so much, but they don't see the real thing, exactly what's going on and how it got started. They just see me. And the only thing they see me as a sinner. But anyway, I think I done said enough. I've been talking a good while. I could still go on, but I'm not. Cause they just so much to tell. They just so much. And I put out a video about this car shining. It's not just shining, it's releasing direct energy to our house. I don't know how they able to change my videos, but they do. Because on our porch, it was like the original video from when I first did it, because even on my computer it's been changed. But the original video and how they do, I don't know. All I know that I know what was like. You can see some type of energy on the porch, and it was moving. You could see the movement in it. But out of that energy was some little creatures coming out of there. It's not on there now. Why it's not on there now, I don't know. But it's not on that video now. They kind of shaped like a maybe a 4-leaf clover or something. But that's what was on the original video. You can see them coming out of that energy, moving around in the energy. I even see them on the walls in here and even at the other house. But they doing something to change up my videos. How they do it, I don't know. Just like I was saying about this other video that I did. I was at my house and I cut the grass. I raked the yard and had leaves in piles, and I started getting up the piles of leaves, but I was tired. But anyway, this woman and this older woman, it was two women. They came and sat down one of them electrical boxes that's right in front of my house on the other side of the street. Sat there looking at me. So it pissed me off. Oh, you gonna sit there and watch me, huh? So I went and sat down on my porch and got my camera, and I started videoing them. And over my door is a camera, my security camera. Cause I got a security camera at the front door and the back door. But anyway, when I went back to look at those videos, they didn't show on my phone, not on my security system. Them sitting watching me. It showed them going down the road. Now when I started videoing them, they was sitting down. It did not show that. It showed them going down the road walking. And I'm trying to figure out what in the world. Cause I'm looking at her while I'm videoing her with my phone. But it wasn't this phone. I think it was my other phone. It might have been I got two other phones. One of them don't work. I think that was the one that don't work. I think that's the one I videoed them on. But anyway, I still got my pictures on there, my videos on there. But I think that's the one that I was videoing her with, because when I would go outside to do work out on my yard, 'cause when I go home, I always would cut my grass and rake the yard and get the leaves up and put them in bags and put them outside the road. And every time I do that, cars start riding by. There was this one certain woman, she ride by and her head always jerk like that, and then she'll stop and then she'll pull up to the next house over and just sit there doing something. I don't know what she was doing, but she even followed me. When we moved, I think we were staying here. My daughter that stayed here, she took me to get a pedicure. And I started feeling me under attack, because you can feel this stuff. And the woman that owned the building, I felt her when she came in, because you can feel these people don't think they got evil spirits. I'm trying to tell y'all, when you join gang stalking, something happens to you people. Something evil into you. You come under a covenant or a contract or something with Satan, because there's something real evil in you. Because I hadn't even seen the woman, but I could feel her. Then she finally came back there where we was and stood up in the door looking at me. And it's a very uncomfortable feeling, whatever these demons are in y'all. What kind of spirit they are, I don't know. But they were strong on her, because I didn't feel that even till she come in. But I started feeling someone attacking me with them signals or whatever it is they be sending. So when we left, even the woman that was doing my pedicure, she changed and took her phone and set it up, but she didn't have it turned toward me. Then again, it could have been, she could have had it where she could see me, but she had it turned toward my daughter. See, my daughter think they're not doing nothing to her. They got her fooled. Because when I went to the barber shop, I told you I could keep talking. Cause I wanted to get my hair cut, cause my hair started shedding real bad, cause it was attacking my head so bad, and my hair was just shedding out. And I have gone completely bald head at one time. I had no hair whatsoever, just like my hand. That's how my head was looking. I just had hair around the edges, all the way around my edges. Nothing up here. I might have a spring here, a spring there, and it turned gray. And when it started growing back, it was all white. All of my hair was white. And then as it got longer, it turned brown. I don't know what caused my hair to come out like that. I don't know. But then I started getting alopecia. If I get upset, I would start getting bald spots. So I try not to get upset. But it's just like the devil just wanted to make me upset. He wanted me to have them bald spots. I did have one coming up somewhere up in here, but it's evidently it stopped. It must have started growing. Wait a minute, is that it there? It starts out with just a round spot. I don't know if that's it, but there's something up here somewhere where I saw a little round spot, but I started treating it with this oil that I make up. Like I said, I be using herbs. God it made herbs for witches. And y'all going to these doctors with this putting this synthetic mess in your bodies, when the stuff that God give us can heal your body. You just have to know what type of herb that you need. because some herbs will fight cancer. You got herbs that'll fight cancer. You got fruits like soursop that'll fight cancer. And I make my teas. I put all kind of herbs in there because I don't know what this stuff is doing to me. I wish I could find something that'll melt whatever this is that's causing my body to gain all this weight. But see, the thing is, they put it right back in me every day, even in the daytime. I can't even sit down and watch TV without feeling this heat coming up in my behind. No matter where I am in this house, I come under attack. Even in the kitchen, even in the laundry room, even in the garage. Cause the whole entire yard, the whole entire neighborhood is under attack. Our government, I don't even think these people are human. I really don't. I don't think none of them is human. That's why they be doing some crazy stuff. Look at how Biden. Cause he ain't human. I don't believe he is. I don't think none of them is. They just playing human. But I do believe they're gonna show their real selves. I saw Dr. Oz, and I don't even like Dr. Oz. I really don't like that man. But I watched his whole show. Cause he was sitting there with reptilian eyes. I said, don't they see his eyes ain't right? I said, no, they see. And he was scratching his eyes to where you could see them lines. That his eyes being a round proofer, it was a line. I said, don't they see that man's eyes ain't right? There's no way he gonna talk to me with no reptilian eyes. He did the whole show. His wife got reptilian eyes. And I was saying to myself, I said, I hope they don't get Steve. Because I ain't watched Steve show.